Hi, it's Carlos Heredia from YourGreatBusiness.com, where we help educate entrepreneurs like you to start, build, and grow great companies. In today's video, we're going to talk about the challenges that you might face when you start to raise money for your company and how to step through those challenges and why it's important to do so, even if you don't raise money right away for your company. So the first and biggest challenge that you likely will face when starting to raise money is just the fact that raising money is not an easy thing to do. But it's important to know that you're not alone. Most entrepreneurs say that one of the toughest things that they face when starting and building their company is actually raising money for their company. So it's a tough duty or a tough task that most entrepreneurs face. And it's something new and probably uncomfortable. If you've never done it before, it feels a little strange or uncomfortable to ask people for money. You may feel like you're asking for a handout. And certainly if you're not prepared and you haven't done your homework and really designed a plan to step through the fundraising process, it will be difficult and uncomfortable. And you will encounter situations where a meeting doesn't go your way, or a seemingly promising investor may not work out, and you just need to dust yourself off, get up, and keep going, because if you really want to launch and grow your company, it's important to have this critical skill set of raising money for your company. So the second challenge that you're going to face is that there will be some anxiety and some fears around the whole fundraising process, and it's not always going to be fun. But it's really important that you start exercising your money-raising muscles, because this is a very critical skill set for you, both at the startup phase and as you grow your company and as you need capital along the way. So don't procrastinate. If it gets difficult, keep at it, develop an investment plan, but be consistent in your action. At the beginning, because you've never done it before, you're going to have to learn by doing, and through that process, you're going to refine your investor pitch and your presentation materials, and they will get better over time. Also, you can seek the help of mentors and advisors that have done it before to help accelerate your process. But you need to get good at this because you're going to need these skills, as I mentioned, both now and later as your company grows. You're the founder. You're going to need to convince the investors that this is a good investment, and you're going to have to help close the deal and bring them on board. So the third challenge that you may face when raising money for your startup company is that you don't want to hear the negative input from investors. I encourage you not to be afraid or reluctant to receive that input from investors, because it could be some of the best input that you receive at the early stage of your company. Investors are considering opening their wallet, and they're going to be a lot more razor focused on analyzing your company and asking the tough, serious questions. And they will come at this with a different lens and a different perspective than maybe you, your friends, and family may be looking at the business. So that can be very, very helpful. Also, if you're not successful at raising money and it's not going your way, it may be a good gut check for you to really think about your company and your business plan and what tweaks and adjustments you need to get it on the right path. So be open to the input. It could be some of the best advice and input that you receive about your company. Best case, by seeking an investment from investors, you may get all the money that you need, which would be wonderful. The worst case is that you will receive this invaluable input that you can use to, again, adjust the path of your company to get it on the right direction so that it eventually will be in a position to receive funding. Now it's your turn. Which of the three above points is most challenging for you as you begin to raise money for your company? Is it getting started with the fundraising process? Is it learning how to raise money effectively? Or is it dealing with investor input and possible criticism? So help out your fellow entrepreneurs and let us know. We'd love to hear from you. And thank you for your time today, and keep building your great business.